Hey, what up everybody? If you're watching this video is for Disciplined Priest, and in my opinion, it's probably the easiest to get wins in an arena. As you guys can tell, my health, I don't really have much gear at all. I have the honor weapon. That's the only thing I have in this thing. Actually, I have the trinket as well. I ended up buying the trinket, but just by playing in arenas, as soon as I hit 100, I was like, yo, I'm gonna try some 2v2s. I'm probably going to lose a bunch, and I actually started winning a bunch, so I was like, alright, cool. I'm going to keep doing this. So I ended up capping all my points in arenas, and I don't know, I'm not pro or anything like that, but nothing like that at all. But here's like a little bit of tips of mine. You just definitely, when you're low like this, want to avoid as much damage as possible. Get away from anybody you can. Anybody trying to attack you, line of sight them, which means like don't like let them where they can see you. Priests have spectral geist, just what I just now used, and I use that to juke people out. Use it, you go invisible for a little bit, and get around a pillar or something like that. Get away from the other team, and you pretty much want to use your angelic feathers, and speed yourself up. Bubble every single time you can bubble. Set up some keybinds if you can. I don't have any keybind. I have a few keybinds set up, but I set them up a lot better later on, and they're not really that good right now. But keybinds always help. You don't have to have your mouse moving around and clicking somewhere, and it just saves time. But pretty much just sit there and dodge as much as possible. Be running away from everybody and dodging, and it'll help out a lot for sure. Another thing I like to do is right when the game starts open, if I'm playing like a rogue or something that I'm not really sure when he's going to attack me, is pop Spirit Shell, and it turns all your heals into a bubble. And I sit there and spam it as much as I can. I usually get like 150, 170,000 absorb shield like I have right now, and I'm going to sit there, and as long as it lasts, they're probably not going to break it. And I just try to run as much as possible, and use my angelic feathers. Try to juke that guy out. It's kind of hard against rogues. Rogues usually eat me up, but this game I actually did win. I was playing with randoms. I had a really good hunter on my team. He was putting in some work, doing some good damage, and he killed their hunter super fast. Some of the things I like to do is definitely try not to use all your cooldowns at one time. Try not to get like super scared and like, oh dang, I'm about to die. Let me pop everything I got to save my life. If that's what you got to do, then definitely do it. But if you can use like one cooldown at a time, this is kind of like a basic guide. Most of you guys probably already know this stuff, but like use pain suppression, 40% reduced damage. Just use only that. Don't use your barrier if possible. And like if you're in a stun or something and you're taking a lot of damage, or you see them pop their wings like paladins, and you know a bunch of damage is coming in, throw a pain suppression in so they don't do as much damage. And try to fear him out as much as possible too. Like, say your spectral guys where you turn invisible is on cooldown, then use your fear. It's gonna come in handy a lot. It's not a super long cooldown, and hopefully you can fear both of them at one time if they're within range. When I'm in these games, I usually stick to just strictly healing. Pretty much as disc, I'm just trying to be out of the damage. Like if they're coming after me, I'm just getting the heck out of there, running and hide behind pillars. Everybody calls it probably like, what, that's wuss move, man, come on, don't be doing that stuff. But you get your wins, you know. So I'm all about getting them wins, getting some gear. So I'm doing whatever it takes, just running the whole time and hiding and being invisible, whatever you gotta do. One thing I like to do is whenever you use your move that makes you go invisible, spectral guys, it gets you out of combat. And if you can get around a pillar where the guy doesn't see you, you can mount up on your mount. And if you're on your mount and he's trying to chase you on foot, you can sit down and run him easy on your mount. And just whatever way he's going, you go the opposite way. And just don't let him come in contact with you and just sit there and run the whole time. Pretty much all you got to do is stay out of damage, be dodging the guy as long as your DPS can kill the other guy. And then once it's 2-on-1, it's nothing after that. From here, I'm going to speed up the video, because it's kind of boring sitting there watching me run away and dodge and stuff. But towards the end of the video, I'm going to show my talents, my glyphs, and if you ever want to know how I got my transmog or anything, just send me a message. It's super easy to get. Anybody can get it just with a little bit of gold. If you don't know. If you want to, throw me a like or subscribe. That'd be awesome if you guys want to. If not, then I mean that's cool. If you don't want to, but if you have any questions or anything, leave them in the comments or send me a message or whatever, and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Definitely had a piece of gum, man. That sounded so British or something. I'm definitely not, but nothing against you guys, but that's kind of weird. Alright, here's my little homie right now, my priest. I got a little bit of gear now because I've been running so many arenas. Finally got capped, which is awesome. Here's my talents. If you guys want to take a look, not check. Running these right now, and they seem to be working pretty good. My glyphs, got the master spell, take off ice block from mages and takes off bubbles from paladins, which is pretty cool, pretty helpful. These don't really matter, micro or whatever they're called. Let me see real quick, I won't be weirdo. Minor glyphs, my bad. And major glyphs. Minor glyphs don't really matter, you can get whatever you want. Major glyphs, you definitely want your glyph of penance. It's like the most important thing for priests. You don't want to be sitting there, standing there, casting. You want to be running, especially the way I play. And glyph of reflective shield. You can replace this one if you want, but I mean, it's kind of like, in my opinion, one of the best glyphs in the game. He does pretty good damage. But disc, obviously, played a little bit of shadow sometimes, but that's another video. But that's my homie right there.